What's up, everybody? Welcome to the All Signs. My name is Casey. It's so funny. I heard I am a spiritual mongrel. Um, I'm the cosmic wave of love. Welcome in, guys. Thank you for being here. I appreciate every one of you. This is part two. We cut out on the other stream. I moved my table over here. We're in the shop, and I was hoping maybe it would get a little bit better. So, um, thank you guys. Welcome in. We were on Scorpio. All right. Sorry, guys. It's always something. That's okay. Okay, so we are on the sign of Scorpio, and from the very beginning. Thank you guys for tuning in. All right, Scorpio. It looks like you are releasing yourself from something from the past, something that is very, it's deeply saddening to you, and I'm trying to understand why this feels so saddening. I am seeing slander here that comes out. Why the sadness? A city dweller. Okay, so it's so funny. It says a shop owner, working class, an innkeeper. Okay, why are you sad? What part about this is the sadness, the letting go? What are you dealing with at this time? Why the grief? Where that just came out. An artist. Okay, so being a professional at something. There's sadness around. Maybe you're thinking about letting go of some sort of profession that you've had or something that you're good at. I see model, a collector, and a hobbyist. You're letting go of something that you used to do. Maybe you did own a shop. This is very specific. Maybe you did own a shop and you were an artist, okay? Or this was something that, because it says shop owner and artist on here, without a doubt. There's sadness, letting go. But then I see the disowned self. It's like coming back to the root of something. Or I'm getting goosebumps on my body, so my spirit guides are saying to go in this way, coming home to your body. Archangel Metatron. And for some of you, there's mourning, there's grief and mourning here for something that you moved away from. And I think that for some of you, you are blatantly under some sort of illusionist with the Hierophant, the Seven of Swords here. Somebody who is doing some sort of spiritual, or they have a level of spiritual mastery around themselves. See how you're seeing the back of this guy and him still in the Seven Swords? Like, there is kind of something in a very spiritual way that is either underhanded. There is something being seen here. And look, again, the Five of Cups. What is it? And I'm just going to say this because this is how I roll. In my last video, part one, you guys should check it out. It's not going to be labeled part one if you didn't see it. But this card comes out twice. Okay, and there is something that has grown. It's the vice versa deck. He's looking at it, right? He's just understanding. He's not seeing what's behind him, you know, what could be down that road. Okay, he's looking at what was spilled, how it was spilled, how they did it. And when I seen it again in this deck this time, he was standing up at least, you know. He was standing up. The name Rose could be very prominent, but they both have a cloak on. They're both wearing a cloak in this. To me, I'm talking about some level of spiritual mastery, okay? Somebody who does something. Maybe perhaps even somebody who does something in a spiritual way. Her name's Kundalini Satija. I don't know if you guys watch her or not, but I love her. She is, and I love her hair. That's funny. Maybe somebody loves somebody's hair. It's either that, or because you are moving away from that, you came back to the root of that disowned self, right? The things that people told you, Scorpio, why they left you. Things that people left you for. You weren't crazy, you know what I mean? Or you vice versa. You got so sick of the games, the manipulation that you did move on. You have a legacy here, Scorpio, that I see in a very deep spiritual sense of what you can bring to the table and what you can seed here on earth. You know, I will say that you are some sort of spiritualist, okay? Somebody who's been in battles in whatever way. I do want to say, look, Battles and Wars is sitting over here. there's enlightened action that's coming from this, and because of some sort of enlightened action, I just can't help but feel that somebody sees you as, it's so weird. It's like I'm sensing the energy of, when we all know when you fucking can't stand somebody, right? And you're like, oh, you fucking, let's go back 7 years for me. I would be the first person to tell you, you fucking did this. You want to run a game on me like that? You think I don't know, right? And I had the intuition, but I was like, you want to punk me out, huh? You want to come at me, guns hot? you want some of this, motherfucker? Riding a Harley around, flipping the middle finger, freaking shooting Kraken, drinking half a bottle of Kraken. I didn't give a shit. I was, 10 toes down on some fuck you shit, thug. Okay, and I'm a cowgirl. I've been it all. I incorporate all these things from the streets of Knox, smoking meth and being a dumbass. And, I've also been a Marine Corps drill instructor for juvenile felons. I've been in the Army National Guard. I've done a lot of amazing things. I've worked on a ranch most of my life at cow camp, living in the forest, keeping the cows off retainment areas, for the BLM so that they didn't stomp out the waterways. There's a lot of attributes that I feel, for me to bring that up, that somebody has, and it is from that school of Knox. It is from that fucking disowned self, right? Now, I think somebody here is looking back to that space and time and how they were, one, and understanding like how much more in control and balanced you are in your ability to use, for real, your intuition is dead on. But for you to really see, look at the mask on this Hierophant. Okay, that looks like some ritualistic shit to me. Somebody who's pulling on some sort of ancient, or just a very old, it's a seance. I'm telling you, somebody does a seance here. They do something. They weave it. They weave it with their finger. Whatever they do, they're doing something. Somebody, and I can hear it. It's like Yepakasharate ke te he te aseveate ke te heate. The Alpha, the Omega. What is it? It's like, those college, when they initiate in those college, the Alpha and the Omegas, or whatever the fuck they call them, frat houses, and they initiate, you've seen it in the movies and stuff, when they initiate people, because my ass didn't go to college. School of Knox. But they initiate people, they do that fucked up, like, hazing and stuff to them. That's what it kind of feels like, right? I'm hearing, oh brother, where art thou? Oh brother, where art thou? So being in imprisonment or being stuck with something or escaping something, like escaping, they're saying it because they were in prison and they were able to escape. So it's like escaping a certain death, or, it's like somebody was already banking on your burial, or what was left behind, this loss, and not even seeing that there's something miraculous that comes for you in the future out of whatever this past is. So now I've gotten a look into there. Maybe that's just the reason. I'm like, why the fuck am I going into the past when I'm trying to predict the future? And it's like, why do we come back to Earth when we're evolutionary descendants of our own self, soul-wise, right? Our souls are there. We have the knowledge, but we fall back to, it's like growing our, it is us. There's a deep thinker here. There's somebody very deep, and there is something Akashically. Because Akashic, that's why, thank you. Because I've said, why am I going back, Scorpio? Why am I going back and re-going over shit? Like, or to looking into your energy. We know what's there. The disowned motherfucking self, and it's like letting go of that version of yourself, or somebody's letting go. There is, either way, it's fucking done. There's this grief, and you are right. You are right about something, and they want me to keep these out here, and it's like, let go. They're saying, let go of the disowned self. Okay, so it's like maybe there's a need to be right, or a need to be understood, or a need to, and this also for some of you could just be, if you're not into the deep spirituality, fucking truth. Okay, I'm just going to say the truth over fighting. Scorpios, you're at a spiritual battle right now. You are at a spiritual battle right now. It's like the Obi-Wan fucking Kenobi, right? And Darth Vader himself. What you fight with, your sword, your intellect, is not earthly. This is something that is very highly, it's galactic in a way, because you are being used as a tool. I'm going to say that against these lower vibrational forces that are also seated in the physical vessel, right? That are doing this not just to you, to others, throughout our world, throughout our nation. Scorpios, you're from the underworld. You understand things on a deeper level. I want to say too, you've had a very rough, awakening, and there is a part of yourself or something that's has a sense of victim, it's like what happened to me, or you know, there's somebody in a situation. It's like it's it's like pity. Look, and I'm just gonna. This is a different storyline that I'm picking up. Scorpios, like somebody could be really done with your ass, like just done. You know what I mean? If you are somebody who's holding that victim mentality, like this person realizes, or this energy realizes that when they get away from that toxic energy, and it's just maybe somebody cries a lot, you know, they don't get the way they cry, they scream, they do, you know what I mean? And it's just somebody's just fed up. There's a sense of being fed up, wanting to leave, you know. And I'm going to say too, if you did do this, that somebody has guilt in the past for the way things are, because there is some sort of transitioning or understanding something. I hope this. Excuse me. What? Despair. Heartbreak. Okay, so unwelcome change. Focusing on loss. Okay, thank you. Because I'm like, what do you want me to look at? Focusing on the loss. If you're that person who's doing that, it's like this transition. It's like for some of you, it has been your own spirit guides. Heater kicks on, can't stop coughing. It's 10:03 as I look on that clock. That's organ time. What is so important? You know, they keep throwing me this, and I'm like, what's so important about this? It's like, yeah, somebody's done some shit. You went through some shit. You awaken. Okay, but it's like, spirit guides say, maybe you're looking deep. You're looking deep. All right. Now I want to do future predictions. We understand like some of the stuff that you've gone through. Those could have come out just to be of some sort of confirmation for you. Kuan Yin, Master Kuan Yin. Enlightened action. Choose compassion and move forward with grace. Okay, so that's what they're saying here. So you know what's been done. 11:11 as I say this. Thank you guys for hitting the like button, and thank you for tuning in. 11:11 as I say this on my watch on my phone. You know what's happened. You understand, and you're not alone. You have not just your own master energy, but you have other master energy that's working with you. They're asking to call the light. Call the light forward, invoke the light within you to grow and to surround your entire being. You can surround the entire globe. Like, you have so much. When you're in that positive thinking, I'm looking down, I'm saying positive thinking, they're saying stay positive. Because what's the number one tool that anybody, whether you're a sociopath, you're a fucking, you're dealing with a fucked up parent that's an alcoholic, or you know, lower vibrational people, or jobs, or you know, the systems and programs on this world, churches, corrupt courts. They're saying stay balanced. See, you can't make this up. There's a piece of you that's disowned, that these people or this energy or these unseen forces, these entities, there is some sort of attachment energetically that they think that they have within your energetic being. I'm going to say that. When you call that light, you call out for, you know, somebody here calls out, you know, whether you're saying prayers or, that's great. But remember, you're the vessel for the energy to harness within. You have to believe this. You have to believe that it's done. Okay? You have to stop the bleeding by putting love on it. And I promise you, I swear, Scorpios, I recently was in a situation where somebody's entire life would never look the way it has or does or ever would be, on account of what I would believe to be, or we've been taught to be, worldly justice, right? That would never change anything for this person's life. It would have never changed anything, whether they got a max sentence or whatever would happen. Everybody's life that they've known would be changed, and it would only build that wall taller for all of them, because then their fears of, yeah, see, you did let us down, you were this piece of shit. I was given an opportunity to either be in one way or to step completely into trust. Like, I feel, you know, I felt like a victim. I know what it feels like to feel so spiritually strong and still like face a demon in a physical body. Okay, that's what I fought up against, you know. That's why my face is messed up. That is why my shoulder is messed up. And it was a terrible experience to go through. And and because I am who I am, I was able to look at this person in their face and see that that was not them, you know. And it's not about making excuses. I understand when people are overcome by dark forces. I can see it because they're not self-aware. No excuses. Nobody should do that to anybody. But I also realize that I have a very loving heart and a very unique space. And trust me, I'm not fucking doing this. I want what's right. You know, my whole world's changed now because of certain things, and it'll never be the same. And I'm like, that's kind of the fucking point. It's pushed me to grow me in ways, and so instead of doing what everybody else would have done, I did something completely different. And after doing this, and just I've watched the walls crumble, and you know, actions are what's lasting. There's no way anybody could walk away from such a light within a being with grace. In a way, it's that spark that would ignite something in the darkest recesses of somebody's deep dark mind, somebody who's been taken over, you know, to bring them back. You know, I've been called the Grim Reaper of men's souls, you know. One particular person, that's what you are. You're the Grim Reaper. It made me think for a long time maybe what I was doing was wrong, the cards, all that, before I stepped into my purpose. But what I am is that it is right. It is the Grim Reaper of men's souls, because I will ignite a light that fucking pisses that spirit off that's on these dark forces, that what's in the subconscious, that's stored, that believes they're a monster, that they can't come back. Those are our brothers and our sisters. They are also souls. And some of us just have, you know, why would a girl like me smoke meth and be, you know, in the bottom of the barrel with many people, just biker bars and that. And I was always the one seeding light, positivity, lifting others up. Man, why are you here? You know, and it wasn't really me. It's just the way that my higher self would speak through me. It just needed me to be there, because I was able to touch people that would never have been touched. Because I don't do drugs. Oh, you're a fucking crackhead. You're this, you're that. You know what? I am so grateful for the path I've walked, because Scorpio, this is like, I know I'm talking about my experience, but maybe there's something for you to talk about your experience. People would have never, you're going to bring integrity back into a situation, and you're going to do it through God's hand, the hammer of God through you. And it's not just to watch them, yep, you're in prison, you're fucked, fuck you. It's not. It's that somebody for the first time in their entire life actually felt their heart break wide open, and feel actual shame and guilt for, you know, they were raised with integrity. They know better, you know, sleeping on themselves. And maybe you are a Grim Reaper of men's souls or people's souls, right? Because you're that one that comes with that scythe in the night, and you fucking ignite something within them, whether it is through rage or whatever transpires. And you have to believe in this path. I promise you, if not saying let it go, okay? I know somebody here's like, and Scorpios will take fucking eons to let shit go. And I mean that in a literal sense. A literal sense. But you have to have belief, okay? That all these things that you've been through and all of these things that you've experienced, Scorpio, they're putting you in the right time for the right soul. I say this all the time. You do not know what soul is hiding behind flesh. Even if they are not awakened and you have a sense of awakening, you have a duty to hold the light. You want to be just hold the fucking light, which means you, what's sovereign, the light, the sovereignty within you. You don't look with a linear mind of, oh, fuck that, what you get what you deserve, that's karma. Who the fuck are you? Hold the light, call on the light. You don't know where to move the energy, where to put, call on the light. I call on the light, that this will be handled for the highest good of all souls, not just you, so you can get the fuck out and get on with your life and things will be easy. That's what a fucking warrior does. You come and you stand where nobody else will stand, knowing that those bombs are crashing around you. And even if you do break down to a knee once in a while to cover your head, you still get back up. And day by day, they get less scary and less scary. There's something here, okay? There just is. There's just something here that you're meant to do. The divine fruit. In God's hands comes out behind that. If you have to understand that this is in God's hand. The kindness, the goodness. You can't, you're spiritually battling. We're not fighting these in the flesh. We're fighting that. We want that spirit that's within that hateful person to break off and come loose, right? to break off and come loose. Go back to, you know, and it's something that's stored within people's minds, that devil, that shadow, that darkness, that, and some of it is an actual physical, to get to the point where they give their body over, their physical vessel, to be hijacked by excessive anything, drinking, sex, porn. You have to remember, we are the ones that come and hold the light. You know, Jesus said, if none of you have sinned, you be the first to throw the fucking stone. And some people can say it all day. Oh, God bless you, Jesus. Oh, may the good Lord be with you. But when it really comes down to it, those church going, those are the ones that get hurt most, because they covet. They covet in a fucking coven, and and it's all backbiting for the most part. There are some good doers. You do this walk is alone. This walk is alone. It's nice to have support, but this is something that comes from within you. It's not something you're ingesting, inhaling, reading. It's fucking within. And that you're gonna see that. And they're asking you, just because you haven't felt like you've had grace on you. Angels, look. There's temperancing something here. You came here for this. Look at all of these wings. And judgments out here. You have to believe in the highest good of all. Okay, so what good things? That's what I have for that. I love being a channeler and being able to go into that, because I want to rewatch that. There's just something here about believing, man. No matter what you've done or who you've been encountered, you have the ability to look into the eyes of others and see the spirit of God, or, you know, a dark soul. And a dark soul just means it's in the fucking void, the shadow. It's having a hard time finding the light. We've given over to the body so much that when we start to pull the spirit, the soul through, right, the soul to me is the soul. Okay, the spirit is the body. And when this body, you know, it's uncomfortable. You're not going to wake up being comfortable. You just can't. Tell me one motherfucker that's had it. Okay, and if so, that's the wave of soul that you came in to be. I'm not saying it's always going to be hard, but I'm saying, like, I heard right now, quit being a little bitch. Quit being a little bitch, Scorpio. And fucking understand that there's something here, and I heard it's not your time. It's just not, it's not right now. That's for somebody. It's just not right now. Look at him. You know, you can hang that fucking pinnacles on that dead tree all day long, but it's fruitless. It's a dead fucking tree. And you're still sitting there doing the same thing. Somebody is. Let it go. Alright, Scorpio. My predictions for the future is that you're going to encounter something that would make you go back to the recesses of all these things that have happened, or that you would relive or have a physical, emotional, or spiritual response to. I came in like a wrecking ball. All you ever did was break me. I heard you cry at least 1,000 times. It's like, I broke, you left. I broke, you left. It's like rebuilding. This is like that test that comes back around, right? That spirit, that level that comes back around and through others. And it's like, how mastery do you think you are? How mastery are you? Because this isn't about proving you're a master to other people. This is about being a master within their own self. Hold the fucking space. I'm hearing that. Hold the fucking space. Know your worthiness, okay? And also, something that seemed off is actually something in complete. The worthiness, you know? And she's looking at it like, are you going to hurt me? And the courage, like, it's not what you thought it's something that's tender. I don't know. And balanced. Very balanced. And your spirit guides from your higher self right now, Scorpio, they're saying, clear your energy. They really want you to go with the flow here. Maybe you are emotional in some way or whatever this is, but they're saying they want you to go with the flow. This is being divinely orchestrated for the highest good. You know, if you are dealing with people that have done you wrong, you will be. It's maybe what's channels through your mouth when you talk to this person. Okay, you're not alone. It's what comes through you. You have to trust. Maybe in your mind you're like, oh, I'm just going to tell them to go fuck off because they're, you know, but deep down inside, it's like something overcomes you, just like a darker spirit would, with the reaction and the impulsivity, and moving back into a state of just hurt and not seeing a bigger picture, because it's all me, my I, who, everybody's gonna forget me when I die. No, nobody's gonna forget you. That's why we make these videos. That's why you know how many souls you touch? You know, you are an inspiration, Scorpio. It's just like, shine the fucking light, though. Shine, you have a living, loving light on me. Da-da-da. Shine the fucking light. I just keep hearing that. Turn on the light. Didn't your dad tell you how to hold the flashlight? Turn on the light. What's wrong with you? My predictions for you, Scorpio, is that you're going to be met with something that is, it's going to come in a package that would have to do with, you're going to be happy about it, okay? You've got something happy that comes up. And you might feel cold and distant for a while, or somebody within that, but you have to understand that something or somebody is transforming. You know, somebody's going to feel ashamed, and that's like their soul wound, a shame and guilt. And it's like you've been carrying that energy. You've been carrying it, and it wasn't yours to carry, but yet you took it on as your own in whatever way. And you've done some fucked up shit, whether you just haven't been there for yourself, you've had the awareness, you've just chosen a different path. And it's like slaying that demon, that part of you that procrastinates and doesn't get stuff done, or, you know. And I'm also saying, get off your phone. Get off the fucking phone. You know, you're going to spend less time on the phone and more time out. Somebody here is traveling to Egypt. Somebody will be in Egypt. I'm also hearing Brazil and Italy. I'm hearing Guam. Guam. Angel number for the Scorpios. Scorpios, that's what I have for you. You're going to make it or break it, to be quite honest. There's something here, and it might be starting with some boundaries within your own self. Great shift. 11:22 comes out for you, Scorpios. Heart warmer shows up. Heart warmer. First, focus on the positive changes occurring due to your efforts. Then expand your horizons and permit yourself to try something new. So many positive shifts are in store for you. The world around you is changing in favor of your intentions. It's like, what are you good for the sum of all of humanity? What your desire is, your soul desire, outside of just what you want for you, your hair, your nails, your cars, your trucks, your tools. Like, is the person that you are you bringing things here that just be genuine and hold the fucking light. It's like you open up real bright, you'll get open, and then it's like one emotional fucking setback or turmoil, and it's just like this reaction. They want you to let go of that. You know, the highs and lows, to find a balance in between that. Return to the heart. I said the heart. What was I looking at that said the heart? Kuan Yin's holding the lotus by the heart here. You know, so it's like really taking that into. Also, it's like another thing that'll be really good for you, they're showing me, is envisioning, okay? So envisioning what you want the rest of your day to look like, the message you'd like to deliver, pull something forth within you. Somebody here is going to start drawing signs and symbols. There's something that they draw. Somebody, somebody, you know, it's the drums, you know, or it's somebody who they scribe, but they do it to like sacred ceremony music. Like that's how they get into something. But you know, it's like I'm hearing Long Island medium. Long Island medium. Somebody does something. They just get it going, and it's like a pencil to a piece of paper, and then it's so interesting. Seeing it's like something comes home to their body. I predict that for some of you, you know, that some of you are going to have this seeding very much a very sensitive gift. Very sensitive gift. You'll see what you've been up against a few years from now. You're going to be very peaceful, very calm, very transformative for others. Like somebody here still kind of coming out of the dark night of the soul and still carries a very, I said Scorpios, you have a hard time of letting shit go. Change. Like you have to change. There's something changing. You can't, there's things you can't hang on to anymore. It's like if people have passed away or been killed or murdered or left, or you feel left, or people have left you when you needed them the most. It's like cut that shit out. Cut that shit out. We've all been left. We've all came here. We've all chose, it's like lessons learned. Learn the lesson. Learn the fucking lesson. Hold the light. I don't know why I feel like I'm chewing your ass, Scorpio, but I am. Take stock of your accomplishments and how you arrived at them. This is a reminder to remain optimism and drive towards your goals. Maintain your momentum and know that the power of heavens have your back. You made it and the reward goes to you. Culmination, results, benefits, and see, there's a completion here that you have. I'm going to say, there's very few Scorpios that will watch this, like 3 that are not going to, they're going to hate, not this lifetime. And unfortunately, and I heard like this is a very special space and time right here to be creating within. These things are things that fall away and go to the future. So, be on the list. Alright, Scorps, that's what I had for you. Was that Matthew? Mooncat? Paranormal? Your cat doing some creepy shit at night? God damn it, get off the curtains! And they go across the living room from the blinds to your crotch. Damn nails! What's up, Transilent? 185. I'm just gonna call you guys by your number. Yo, 185, come in, over. Alright, and this is on... if you guys do want to check out and you want a good little giggle and some good fresh energy, I did a part 1 before this. I need to go back and label. I love you guys. Pisces, here we go. We're going on to the sign of Pisces. I gotta get some water, ice in my cup. You know what I'd love? I would be so grateful for a cup of coffee. That sounds so freaking good right now. I have to go to the store. I'm out of coffee. That's real life problems. That's the least of my worries right now. I have a feeling somebody's going to bring me a cup of coffee. Do you have coffee? Some Joe? I'd like a cup of Joe, please. Yeah, basically. Is my service still really bad? Timestamp. Well, I'll have to do it when I get back in a second. Give me a minute. I gotta get some ice. I'm thirsty. I am thirsty, Pisces. Maybe you need to hydrate. Excuse me. Look, Guggenheim. Look, Guggenheim matter. Oh, can you guys still not see for shit? It is very stormy here today too, so I'm sure that's not helping. Okay, I'm gonna try something. Tell me if it doesn't get any better. It says I have 5G. Okay, tell me if it gets better. I turned off the hotspot. Owie. You can't see me. Yeah, I know. Okay, so if you guys can't, is it better? It's blurry. Was it blurry when I first got on? Okay. I got a tad better. It's always a good thing. Okay, so I was gonna say if I have to start it over if it gets crappy again. I turned my hotspot off, so if it gets crappy again, I'll just end it and then maybe just do freaking ridiculous Cancer, Pisces, Scorpion like that. At least you can hear me. Okay, good. Thank you, guys. Pisces. 35, 25. Okay, Pisces. Well, I'm trying so hard to predict, but I have to kind of see what's going on first, you know? Pisces, you could like be trying to predict something, but you're trying to get a closer look at something to understand it. Spoiled. Okay. And then I see intentions. Oh, yikes. Pisces, there's an energy here of like being centered around money or gifts or receiving something. With spoiled and intentions, well, not that you guys can really see, but this is somebody who has like way too much stuff. Somebody with, why is that coming out? I want to say here too, Pisces, whether this is you or you're dealing with somebody here who is gluttonous, who has not returned to their heart. Somebody here, they bear no fruit in whatever way. And for you, this just could be a sign. It could have been some sort of a soulmate for you, okay? But there's not a damn thing coming off of that that I'm seeing at this time. Yeah, look there's a crisis here between the Pisces. There's been some sort of altercation or fighting. Maybe this does have to do with some sort of relationship. Somebody here, I'm hearing high and mighty. Somebody thinks they're high and mighty. Yeah, I have the strobe light on. I wonder too, like, if Pisces, if you're in a relationship that's toxic, like, I don't know why I'm saying like, because I don't like to say like totally, this could be a younger energy coming through in whatever way. There is no vibrational alignment at all coming from this. Somebody is a user. Somebody wants somebody's money or what they can give to them or what they can buy. They're very fucking spoiled, you know? They're spoiled. Or maybe this was you, because I see freedom. Somebody's getting free. Okay, they're saying free. Free yourself, and there is hope. So Pisces, you could have been in a relationship with somebody who's just all about fulfillment. Clothes. I mean, look, this deck's just very prominent. Betrayal. Look, you can't make this up. See her getting into that wallet while he's sleeping? It's like, I would definitely say to Pisces, watch your wallet. Watch your wallet, your money. What up, Aja? What's up, guys? There is something that is like somebody's a thief, somebody's taken something here. You know, somebody's maturity level is like, you need to let something go. I predict you're letting this energy go real fucking soon. There's something here. It says crisis that comes out. Tell me about this energy. Hey. Oh, yeah. Discontentment, apathy, distress. And these weren't even supposed to be in this deck. And they fall out. They're from my other tarot deck. This is definitely a soulmate. This is kind of, or a friend. Okay, so a friend that's a soulmate. This could be a friend that is doing these things to you. And I also see the Four of Wands in reverse, too. It's like, just somebody's just unfucking happy here. Unhappy. I also want to say, too, just intuitively, there's two different people here that you have had interactions with. I think one you know a lot less than you know the other. The other one you've gone through, I mean, it's just fucking, I'm going to say it, it's toxic. Somebody's maturity level, whatever somebody's gotten into, like, somebody's out to get you, your money, play you. And I'm saying, I mean, look at her. And your spirit guides are saying, hold on to hope. This is a sneaky ass bitch right here. Okay? This is not good energy. You've got somebody who's spoiled. Look at the gluttony and all of the things. I hope this isn't you, Pisces. My Pisces are my intuitive signs. Like, I hope this isn't you, Pisces, in this energy. I think that I heard, be forewarned. Be forewarned. Like, why do I keep saying like? Maybe somebody says like a lot and it's fucking annoying. Somebody's energy is fucking annoying to you. You're going to see this clear as day. Clear as day, Pisces. Oh, that one wanted to flip over. Freedom. It's like, set your fucking self free. Set yourself free. Set yourself free. And I'm hearing like, good riddance. Good riddance. Good fucking riddance. Have a good, I said good night. Have a good day. We're done here. I don't want to talk to you. Not talking to you about this. My wife did fraud on purchase contract, used my credit card and credit. Damn, Wade. I burnt sage earlier. Is it like a gas? Divorce. Well, thank God for that. Yeah, Pisces, I'm saying straight up, there's somebody that's not for the highest good, stealing money, getting into your wallet. Like, there's apathy. This person might put on a face that they're happy. They are not fucking happy. Like, you're unhappy. You know, because you're unhappy. Hold on a second, guys. I have a client that just pulled up to the office. I have a customer. Hold on, how do I mute it? Okay. Okay. Sorry there, Pisces. Maybe you are going to be accepting apology. I'm seeing the number 244. 44. Sail away. My candle's called Sail Away. Come sail away. Oh, it's fly away. Come fly away. Come fly with me. Frank Sinatra. Sail away. Come sail away. Come sail away. Come sail away. I don't fucking know. Where are we going? Where are we sailing to? All right. Pisces, for some of you, you've got an F situation that's going on. I don't know if it's just coming back through again. You've got abundance, though. You are attracting prosperity, wealth, and aspects of your life, embracing your abundance. So I do feel like your heart is like a magnet. Anything or deity or entity or species, like it would be to genetically, you are bred to hold max amounts of light codes, energy. There's just a few aspects of the creative personality that would be stifled. You can get yourself out of anything, Pisces, when you're not in like your earthly mindset yet grounded, yet you need your creativity. Your creativity and your oddballness, just like you're a fucking goof. Like I thought about this. Some of the shit you think in your head, people be like, what the fuck are you? They would never be on that level. You're an all day psychic pathways of just, and when you actually do incorporate not just receiving, but interacting with those guides or that guidance, those frequencies or rays of light, that energy, you, Pisces, are a magnet for those other energies to not want something to shift out of that perspective, because that means their time in the game is up. You know, whether it is just like I heard a microbit, but it's like they're showing me like a computer system, ones and zeros, and how a virus gets in it, right? And the virus's job is to try to shut down those other codes or eat those codes in whatever way. And it's like, we've got the power. I'm hearing, you've got the codes, you got the power. And all of these other, I'm hearing microbes. Get away. Going somewhere. I said, come sail away, get away. Or this is a sign like, get away. Get away. Get away from me. That energy, it's like, make sure you're really protecting your energy. I would say you're very protected anyways, because when you come in with a spirit message here, when you come in with that amount of capacity, like the Christ, right, could hold very much Christ light. Light is expansive. It's warm, right? It's expansive. Think about being in space and how loud it would be, even in that void, just getting close to a star, or how loud, just, it's like this big energy of, it's like chaos, but it's fucking beautiful. It's not like chaos like a rage D1 rage baiter. It's like chaos, like you've got to be able to move quick. You've got to be able to see the energies are shifting. It brings something forward here. Somebody, you understand what I'm saying if this is your message. You know, fast. It's like a lightning strike. It's fast. And there is something here. It's like with the cold. You know, if you have like, why do I keep saying like? So weird. You know when you have glass or ice or something that's really cold, and then you take like a hot rag and put it on it, the glass would shatter, right? It feels like being a certain way, and then something else coming into that experience, and it cracks the window. It cracks you wide open. So whatever this coldness is, this distanceness, 11, as I say this, my yes number, my left ear, I have a really high pitched ringing, kind of about like 3 feet out. It feels like a being, or you're very much in tune. I'm going to say that, Pisces. There is a self level of like pushing the physical body in such a spiritual way. Having the capacity to regenerate. And they're showing me, it's like how they're saying this is how we stay young. This is how we preserve are alive body with this spiritual energy. This is a very interesting. So it's like, as you take on more light and energy, and you're very aware of like the linearness of your physical brain. There's so much, and it's like learning where to channel it to, where to put this energy, because you there's codes that you're needing to deliver in whatever way that would be. So it's like whatever you do, start doing something. Get in alignment. You get a line, I'll get a pole, honey. Get in alignment. Okay, so it's like, and how you're doing that is nurturing others and yourself. It's almost like you have this ability to put this protective blanket layer over the hearts and minds, holding space energetically through the light for those that are in your physical reality and your human experience. That's why you're where you're at. That is the antenna that you are. It holds space. It's a magnified frequency that you have this ability to because they're showing me governmental agencies that are emitting specific frequencies, and it's almost like they're showing me foliage and trees and plants. It's like I'm hearing the pituitary gland. I don't know what that is. The pituitary gland. Can somebody look that up for me? What's the pituitary gland? Pituitary, does that mean to live? New Earth. Okay, so what they're talking about, these beings are showing me in my third eye how this resonance, this frequency emits. I have goosebumps over my entire body. Even this light language, these light codes, your energy, the sound of your soul song that sings. You know your soul's name? You have a soul name, just like you have a physical name. Just like you sing in the physical, your soul also has a frequency and a vibration at which it is singing that's reviving these things. You're holding space under this umbrella, this antenna, if you will. It's like a mushroom. It goes up and then goes out onto the crowns of others. It's like a mothership energy. You're the motherboard that, you know, on a phone, my phone got broken. The motherboard wasn't computing, wasn't displaying the information, you know, it got disconnected. This is a very channeled esoteric message. The energy has shifted so much from Scorpio to Pisces. So from November to March has shifted so much. Indigo. So it's talking about bringing back this resonant energy that it cancels out. It's the null and void technology. It's null and void. A certain frequency. It's like when you play it so loud it can crack the window, right? Certain frequencies. It disrupts. It's a disruptor. They're also showing me like those things you put on your chest when you're what do you call that? When you're dying and you need to do your heart, a defibrillator. It's like that frequency you have when it over emits and is being, and I can't explain this because it's like these open little portals that I'm seeing like all around, even like the outside of my house. You know when you go to a football game and you see the lights outside the buildings, way back in the day you would see them. Reno, Nevada, we had a lot of them. And you could see them, and then the blimp and the Goodyear the blimp red pimp. I don't know why I'm seeing that. It's a fucking good year. That's what they're saying. And it's like, this is the year that the rejuvenation comes back. And it does have to do, I started holding my crystal all of a sudden. Crystalline grid. Nurturing it. You're the nurturer for the crystalline grid. Also, this does have to do with Akash. The Akash. The wall. So, the Akash is the obstacle. For who? Around spring. I feel like your whale song. Resonating. Resonance. I said it. It's a whale. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's a whale. Whale resonance. The obstacle. Thank you. Whales have a frequency. The obstacle is this frequency. Look. It's a contract or something. It's signed. It's in the scroll. It's in the scroll of your heart. Sacred contract. I told you. And it's like, I knew you were special. I knew you could, what you holding. What you've yet to hold. What's you already of, akashically, because it's signed, sealed, delivered. Pisces. Soul song. Overwhelm and plenty. It's like 43. It's April 3rd, okay? And February 1st. I'm also seeing the 21st of December. December 21st, 1221. That came out in the cards. I'm also looking over here and seeing 1122. Those numbers, sequences, coding. Somebody here too, you've gotten to the state where you're moving. I can see you, the way you move energy, the way that you do something. It's naturally, it flows. You move it. And it's like, even if you had the shittiest day in the human body, right? Your fucking car don't work, your stuff's all messed up, kids are acting up, ain't got the money to do this, scratch that, sniff here, your freaking favorite cat died, your goldfish had a flush this morning too, and Bubba Jojo's off, he's coming down with a cold and he's got hand, foot, and mouth disease. It's one of those, And here you are, middle of the kitchen, while everybody's... And you're just sitting there with your soul song, in the middle of the night. You're up when nobody else is. Finally got some peace. Finally got some peace, and it's just the way that you're moving this. I can't explain it, but it's very healing. It's the Christ energy. There's no linearly. You have to know that this does have to do with biochemistry. Okay, this is very much the battle. We don't fight in spirit, we fight in flesh. You want no fucking fighting. This is the Shelby's wedding. There'll be no fucking fighting tonight. Did you hear me? No fucking fighting, and that shit's only for race day. What up, Jerry? You talking about me, Willis? What up, cat bud? Pisces. I think if I could say it anymore, you're exactly where you need to be. Even if it's circumstance on the outside, like I'm talking to somebody who can look on the inside and be like, I actually am exactly where I'm supposed to be. And I have goosebumps over my entire body right now. Outside of the walls of all bullshit, right? Because that's the video game. But within you is I heard the controller. It's the piece that plays, and you do have immense amount of energy. You do have an immense amount, your smile, your lovingness, your charisma, your ability to help others. It's when you do that, that's what puts this blanket on others' hearts and minds. You breathe life back into humanity. You allow others to know, and they might hate seeing it, right? What is it with that person? You're fucking nice, and you should be, and it's real, because it's been like how many years now, and I've been waiting for the other shoe to drop, and this person changed. They allowed change. Everybody's like, I don't think a person can change. Oh, you can change. Oh, you can change. It's about change. People can change. Trust me. You get more authentic. You get to the core in the best ways, and it started from the bottom, now we're here. And you bring that, you build it up. Started from the bottom, now my whole crew up in her. You just, it is what it is. And you ever wonder why you always rise after the fall? You just, you make your way back. It's because when you fall back, there's other people that are there. It's not because, yeah, maybe it's about making a different choice or becoming more conscious, aware of something, but maybe there's just an energy that somebody else has that ignites something within your own being. You'll never be the same. Some of you have met some very special, or at least one very special person that has changed. Not at the moment, not at the time. It probably fucking pissed you off and irritated you at the time, but now looking back, you see where somebody moved like Christ. Somebody moved with that energy. And if you haven't, I pray that you get to experience this beautiful being that you are and that you can offer to others. And not just offering. You just are. These are you. These energies. You're just bringing them back from the mind. You're awakening them. Think of how programmed and how hard some people are programmed, And you got soul family that just are ride or dies. You're not alone. I just want you to know that. And even people that you're fighting with in this physical world right now, like they are your ride or dies in the astral, in the spirit, in the soul. The perspective, shifting the perspective. It's like this group of friends. It's like it could be a trilogy or a trifecta or something that's happened in threes or just three, beings or spiritualists or things that you've connected to that they're holding this gateway, this openness, this ability for you to flow and to roam and to move. Somebody comes in and helps center and settle somebody's energy. Some of you also, I am predicting this, you will find that soulmate that you are, that every bit of love that you've given to others, to help the lady across the street, to open the door, to give what you didn't even have to give, but to help somebody else, and you, when you've been without, it's on your heart to not want to see people where you've been, because you know how cold those nights are. You know what it is to not eat food. You know what it is to not be able to brush your hair or have, running fresh water, or you understand these things. What's up, guys? Welcome in. It is a piece of beauty that is bestowed upon you and within you, and it is that light, and that light that was covered by a lot of pain or whatever we go through in life. We all have our own story, but I'm talking to the light warriors, those that have held the light, and the light is information that we are always one and together. There's nothing truly that somebody could do that could ever separate that. It's an archetypal energy. It's a allegory. It's a thought form. And it's something that's stored very deeply in somebody's programming. And, coming here in our soul, in this flesh body, to override whatever this brain is that has been a supercomputer, and to work with it. We need both things. It's mastery is what it is. It is very much mastery. And you're walking in that. And I also do see, a marriage, a community that comes together for the highest good of all. It's like finally finding your people, finding your tribe, finding your energy. And this tribe could just be all those energies that can resonate throughout you. You have a very deep, resonant energy because it is of the cosmic love. And it's love. It's what the human calls love, and the kindness in that way. There's no word. If in your human mind you could see, and there's taken me to every planet, every speck of sand, every dirt, and see what, you would be so amazed. And it's unconceivable, perceivable, unable to, but it is coming home. This compass that you have in your heart, it found the right magnet, and it's finally leaning towards that, if that makes any sense, Pisces. It's a magnetization and a draw. I just felt somebody, smile at me with like that smile of, I don't know, flirtatiousness. I felt that in my spirit. Maybe you did too, for somebody, you felt that. It's peace. It is peace, it's not seeking for anything outside of peace, knowing that whatever's good, there's an oppositional energy to it. And we're not, just because we're awakened Pisces, you're a teacher, you're a leader, you're somebody that comes along and is going to express these things to others in such a way that that language spirit that you have, it's just, you are that you are. I am that I am. And in a full and in alignment of true abundance for all of this information to seed in others' hearts. I mean, this is such a profound reading, Pisces. It really is. I'm talking to somebody who understands that things have happened and that they do. And some days are going to be good and some days aren't. And that, you know, the days that you've worried more didn't change the outcome at all. What do you have to lose by having positivity? Nothing. By believing in something bigger than yourself? Nothing. You're not out any money. You're not out of anything. It's just a different mindset. It's perspective. Did the middle school get out early? The blue mouth. Aw, thank you. Says I'm making me cry. Thank you guys all for being in here. You know, when, so like that magnet, like I said, when good energy comes and there's a movement throughout the collective, even just through this camera, through this live stream, it's shifting a lot of things. It's opening space. It's holding more light. It's you know, for you to have a feel in your heart and in your mind space, it's absolutely, it's beautiful. But it also draws in that polar, right? That other energy that would come in to have a reaction from you, or to take that energy and know that it just plays out. It's just like it's programmed. It's a programmed energy. You know what I mean? It knows, it reacts. It's you, any low vibrational energy, if you are, you don't have to be psychic. If you're just tuned in, you're either going to feel it vibrationally, you're going to feel it spiritually, you're going to feel it in your body, whether you have a sensation or a high pitch or a low pitch, or what side it's coming on, or what the trees are doing, which way they're blowing, if it's a violent. You understand when people step into your energetic space. I hope you do. It is a very powerful energy to step into, and that is self-awareness, my friend. Oh my gosh. I will be permanently banned if I don't end this because somebody reported me. You think that's true? Well, they would end my stream anyways, and it doesn't say that. Yeah, I know my cat. Hey, I have no service in the shop for anything, but you guys can still hear me? Okay. Hey, permanently ban me. There's no banning this light wagon. All right. Here we go. Yeah, and you know what, Gary? When I found that subscriber mode, only way I seen that come up, I got to start setting the lives in my YouTube studio, and then that way I can do the subscriber mode. I thought it would be on for this one too. And I know they're annoying as hell. Just ignore them or block them. They do help the algorithm though, because every time they leave a comment, they're interacting with my video, which makes my video go around a little bit more. So you see what's meant to be a troll, and it does get annoying at times. I don't really read it, but it does help the algorithm. So and we're trying to get back up in there. So what's meant for bad will always be transmuted for good. All right. Pisces, 44. Ascended master number. You know the way. Your spirit guides say, trust your intuition on this journey. So and this just sums up the read. Very intuitive. I'm very proud of you. We, the collective, are proud to have a brave light warrior like you. Continue to gather those bits of truths and understand what's not truth. Understand, think of it as a video game, so to speak, life. The way you're collecting things, you might not see that you've collected those coins, but as you go to the next level, then you're able to unlock them, right? And this is that stage that you're at, and you could never you couldn't be any closer. You're here, and welcome here. Welcome to showing up for yourself in the collective, and honoring your vow to look at my sweater, it says, yeah, transformation, man. Honoring your evolutionary descendants, those of us that are back here with you, having an experience here on this physical plane. So I adorn you, and I thank you so much. What up, Wade? Love you. All right, that's what I have for you, Pisces. Let me get you an angel number. I am astounded by what you've grown, what you can hold, what you're waking up to Akashically. These things are written in you. You're getting a glimpse of the Akashic records in your dreams. You're able to, there's a very strong interpreter of the Akash here. Soul signatures, soul recognition. I have goosebumps over my entire body. Physical sensations. Levin, yes. It's the love. We don't remember. Reflect. And lessons learned. Of your accomplishments and know how you have arrived at them. This reminds you to optimism and drive toward your goals. May you know that the powers of heavens have your back. You made it. The reward goes to you. You're dealing with Scorpio. This came out in Scorpio 3 too. If you have that in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus. Have 666 reflect. Unexpected developments. Put your gut and your inner and use them to help you and others become a better person. Love, affection, compassion, kindness, attention, and self-love. And it's like the more that you go into that space of yourself, because the hardest person to love will be ourself, to really truly accept all parts of us and that we have done things that are less than par, and to move past that. And when we can start to find that forgiveness for us, it's really hard for others to condemn us in the spirit, in whatever way. All right. Pisces, thank you for tuning in. Let's go Cancer. Well, let's go Cancer in a second. I need a drink of water. For those of you that just do the timestamps. Forgiveness, letting go, replacing a certain ideology or belief behind something, realizing what's important, what's not, forgiveness. The Grinch. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You're a nasty, wasty twack. You got hair. 22. Cancers. Welcome in if you are a Cancer. Thank you for being here. These are predictions for, excuse me, let me clear my throat. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Did you win? Is there a win? Are you at a game? There's a game. There's some sort of, there's hype. There's some hype up in her. Oh, Claire? Okay. Like your energy. Here we go. I like your energy. All right, what do we have for the Cancerians? What are we looking like? How you doing, darling? Thanks for letting us know you're leaving. Make sure you feed your cat. Chalupa! Do you have a cat? I don't know why that came out. Somebody's like, bye. See ya. Fucking have a good day. Later, dude. Hasta luego. See ya, wouldn't want to be ya. What is this? Just say fucking goodbye already. Hang up the phone. Hang up the phone. 8 of Cups in the Tower. Okay, so I want to say here, Cancers, You are ruled by the moon. We're in a full moon phase right now. There's something with the illuminance, right? And the fact that you are ruled by the moon that makes you very in tune to the ebbs and flows of energetic waves. There's something that was shown to you and you rejected it. There was a sense of rejection here. And you are now, you understand what it is, what's there, what it's there for, but you see all of it. You see all of it, and you know that the next step after this is that self-fulfillment. You actually chose yourself. You chose, Nobody, right down the middle, that cup that's walking away, that's you. After the 8 of Cups comes the 9 of Cups, which is self-fulfillment, self-love, self-evolution. This is amazing. And, freedom's over here as I say that. 1221 as I look up. This is the card of freedom. I'm hearing, I put a spell on you, and now you're mine. And it's like walking away from that. There's so much hope. I want to say, too, there could be, look, how he's sitting outside her window thinking if he is or isn't going to sing her the song. Is he is or going to say it? You do or you don't want us to buy you alcohol, Jules? You do? You don't? What did you walk away from? Crisis, conflict. Look, there's hope here after some sort of crisis. I think another lesson here is, too, it's like, yeah, this is the Tower. So that's interesting because that's crisis. And then after you walk away, look at this other Tower that comes out. These two came out together, the 8 of Cups and the Tower. And it's like once you walk away, it ignites this Tower. Okay, and I feel like you're on your way to this Tower. You're going in. I said in the other reading too, there's been a lot of things coming in my reads about lightning striking brimstone, thunder and lightning and the thunder. I heard that name of that song. It's the Magic Dragons, and it's Sail. And it's so interesting, the front of this candle, again, that flame was out and it came back. How the hell did that happen? It says sail away, 721. There is a new beginning, a completion of something here. I set it down and the flame went back out. As soon as I picked it up, the flame was on. That could mean something for somebody here. Okay. So there is a tiny messenger that comes through, a tiny messenger, a deliverer. This could be a child. The initial P, I'm hearing Patrick. Palo Santos. Cesar feels so prominent. Cesar. There also, too, is like maybe if you are a father figure some way, this emperor, there was like a way of doing something and only that, like chained to something that... Why are you illuminating the feet? The emperor's Virgo, but there's a flame underneath his foot. Did you walk away from somebody's like has 1 foot in the grave? I heard that, 1 foot in the grave. Or this person feels like now that you're gone, there's a foot in the grave here. There's a tower. So I want to see what that tower would be that would come out of this situation. I heard shuffle. I've seen your stuff. Love it. Oh, Jace. Yeah. Doesn't the blue month? What's a month? Month. Why did I not read it right? It's a month. The blue month. That energy. Okay, so what's this tower? Walking away. Feel the need to clarify this. I see community up here on another deck as I look. The tower is... Stop! Stop it! You're not going to believe this. It's the Nine of Cups in reverse. The Tower is the Nine of Cups in reverse. Once you walk away, the Tower comes in. So it's like the Tower again reidifies with the Nine of Cups going in the reverse. The reverse. Back it up. Verse it. Back it up. If you're a good girl, back it up. Maybe somebody likes your booty. There's something with the booty here that just comes through. Backing it up. Somebody likes to hold you from behind or like put their arms around you or just like have your body against their body in some way. And it's just like your touch. So you seen something in a light for what it was, and you recognized it. You definitely recognized it, and you have, you know, in this Eight of Cups, he's walking in the water. So it's like connected to the emotion too. It's like actually seeing it for what it is. So when you walk away, this Tower comes in with the Nine of Cups in reverse, and I just want to clarify that. I heard use another deck. Where did they come from? Where did they go? Cotton Eye Joe. The name Joe could be prominent. Okay. The Nine of Cups, that like the Nine of Cups in the upright would be the next step. Like, right, that's the next progression. And it's like you get there and then it's in reverse. What's crumbling is the Nine of Cups. So this either is you definitely, and I'm gonna clarify, you breaking out. It's like, fuck, now the Tower's gone. Whatever that was built is now down. And that was whatever this lack of. So this, not this lack of self-love or this lack of independence, or maybe you even stop drinking. Maybe that somebody, you know, you quit drinking here. You're not drinking anymore. You know, maybe that's what it was. Maybe somebody here has an issue with alcoholism or drinking or overindulgence in whatever way too. And when they walked away from this alcohol or they walked away from whatever this was, that's when the Tower came in, you know, because this could be overindulgence too. So there's different storylines that are coming out here. Hello, dear ma'am. I am a new subscriber. Yes. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you. We are trying to make it to 5,000 subscribers before January, and we're close. Been on here for 2 years. I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, so let's clarify the Eight of Cups too, because I kind of just want to... I heard a more indefinite, right? Indefinite, does that mean forever? Indefinitely, forever? Forever, is that what that means? Stop! In the name of the Lord. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you, it scared me. You can't fucking make this up. The Tower comes out to clarify the Eight of Cups. Fuck, it's just like wherever you go, there's just destruction and chaos. You're just fucking breaking down the walls of everything. The walls of Jericho come crumbling down. I heard that. The walls. From the window to the wall. To the wall. Till the sweat drops down my balls. Where all you trolls seem to crawl. All skeet skeet motherfuckers. All skeet skeet goddamn. Goddamn. You didn't see shit how I shuffled those cards. You can't even see past your own fucking nose. You don't even have a forward process of thoughts outside of hatred or programmed thinking. You didn't see shit. You're not self-aware. You're a troll. You ain't got shit, ain't gonna be shit. Ten of Swords. See? Just like even that. Maybe whenever you walk away, somebody's like, you ain't shit. You ain't gonna be shit. Backstabbing. Okay, so the Tower is like, even if you walk away, or if you walk away, there's a Tower that comes in, right? And I see violent, abuse, natural disaster. Okay, there's some sort of sudden upheaval that would come from you walking away. And there is somebody, because of this walking away, that is defeated. They are defeated. 10 toes down in the sand, defeated. 1221, still going strong. Woo! See, and it's like, it's that energy. It's like, fuck yeah. All right, boys. All right, boys. And it's like, there's a lot of hype behind this energy. It's like, you fucking did it. Cruella de Vil. Huh. God dang, spirits don't lie. I got 5 on it. I'm on it. There's something with the weed, the drugs, I don't know what this is instructed. Maybe that is what you walked away from, Cancers. Okay. So this is very awesome. So you walk away and this tower comes in. This brings some sort of defeated energy, all right? And it says enemies, backstabbing, betrayal by enemies. So when you walk away, and then the tower reedifies that again. So it's saying no matter what, when you're choosing this path, you're seeing something for what it is, maybe that's what it is too. You got this freedom, you got a different look, Cancers, you're able to see something for what it is. I fuck no. It's like fuck no. Who the fuck is this bitch? You are not having it. Not today, Cletus. And it's like, no. I know that cup. I know the smell of that cup. I know what that cup looks like. I know how you, Every time I do that, it goes in the same pattern, the same cycle. It's like, no, not today. So there's destruction from this walking away. So tell me about the destruction that happens. Because after destruction comes a rebuild. Tell me more about the tower. Okay. The tower too. It's like somebody here, 4 Pentacles. The tower is like somebody can't let go of you, your energy. The tower brings in like this very grippy, tight, wanting to hold on. What the fuck do you want from me? What do you want from me? What are you trying to hold on to? There's nothing back there. You seen it for what it was. Spirit message comes out. Observe the information. Control. Oh. Control over what? Control. About news. About a movement. Moving forward. The 8 of... this is good news. This is something that's sudden action. So they want control over something that happens suddenly after this comes about, all right? Or that it has in the Queen of Cups. See, after the destruction, it brings that love. It brings that message. Something happened here where there was betrayal. There was something that ended something here. Camera shit. Thanks for letting me know. Get in line. You probably are in line. I love it when you call me Big Papa. Throw your hands in the air if you's a true player. Player energy. Never a good sign. There, Bingalow. Or what's your name? What is it? Ben Laden? Bin Laden. Bin Laden. It's the message, not the view we're here for. Well, and that's why some people might be a little upset. It's the message we're here for, not the view. Love it. Okay. So what's the outcome? What's an obstacle here? What is this walking away? The new beginning. Okay, so it's been up at the portal. The new beginning, worldwide internet, 21, dude, and we're 21 likes in here. 2112, okay? Cancer, if you've had a question or you've asked or have an intention for a question for your spirit guides, the answer is yes. This is talking about this walking away creates the success and achievement. This is like fucking belonging to and feeling whole. Whole within yourself, whole within the energies that you hold. I got a high pitch frequency coming home to your body. It's like you made space. Somehow or another, whatever you walked away from, it made space to come home, to see. That's your sensitivity was a gift. And it's like others or other things or attributes could have been playing out in a way that would affect your sensitivity to push you in a way that you would repeat a cycle. And there's that energy is defeated. Whether it's in the psyche, whether it's some programming, whether it's just a habit, whether it's somebody else, that energy is fucking defeated. Tell me about that energy. Tell me about this energy. I said the one that comes to steal, kill, and destroy. We've got the Page of Wands here. And Judgment. I also want to say on a deep level, this is some sort of coming home to yourself. Coming home. There's an aspect of yourself that's come home. Somebody could be homesick or homesick for you. You know, there's renewal and holding your composure. You know, you've made it through the other side. You've made it through the thicket. There's something to be seen here. And it's not, and, you know, Cancer, your energy never feels like the person that wants to, it's peace. Wanting to make peace. You know, you have those own highs and lows, going in your shell. When you're pissed, stay the fuck away from me. Don't talk to me until I'm ready. You know, and some people would call that stonewalling. Now it's just different. Now you find peace within your sanctuary of your own being. What's good for you, what's not, your boundaries, your balance. Who makes you feel out of balance? When what energy comes around that could be manifested on another person, you don't have self-awareness. I don't know what deities and modalities and what you watch and what you jack off to or what you pray to. I don't know. You know, when somebody's energy's off, it's off. It's just fucking off, and you understand that on a level of like, no, and that's not judging, but you have your own shit to work on, and you're not trying to get trapped in cycles with people that either play a victim mentality, that are just constantly defeated. You know, it feels like there has been a lot of soulmates that you have gone through in this lifetime, whether this is family members. You know, for soulmates, they'd have to have a close tie or a deep tie or connection to you that would create change, not just within your own dynamic, but that of others. We're tied and tethered. So as one transitions and starts to move about, the other one is tethered as long back to the same place, right? So the oversoul is the same. As soul mates, it would be the same oversoul complete. So as you're healing stuff within your own being, you have to understand your oversoul, your main source of light, and you are refracted down through the darkness, right? You are like a, whatever, let's just say, in the genetically, you're incarnate with that soul energy, but within a specific genetic as well. So they are tied, and there is something about genetics here and cleaning up the DNA. Okay, so in whatever way, whether you're having kids and you have cleaned up or brought an awakened or more evolutionary state to those genetics or those that are tied to that, it's evolutionary is what I'm hearing. All right. Cancers. Good job. Good job. To walk away is one of the hardest things, even if it's an aspect of yourself, because that's that one thing that kept you going, right? In the dark, when you didn't have those, it was the thing you could fall on or lean into that was that vice or that was there. I'm seeing progressive steps. I'm seeing 555 and 666. So change and reflect. So it's like you're going through this change state, and then you're coming back in and you're reflecting upon this experience. All right. And I'm going to see what comes out, because I do see the hope comes out here. So what are we having hope about here? Some sort of situation, monetary situation, being left out in the cold. There's hope that you bring to others, or that others see within you what you go through. All the way out, please. Holy Spirit, holy angels. Actually, so we're going to go that, and I want to this is the mystical, I've got a couple decks in here. So this is talking about cleansing your mind, your spirit, and removing negative energy. So this is a very I'm hearing it, protrusive time. I don't know if that's even a word, but it's how I want to say it. East Coast family, honey, how are you? What's up, John? What's up, guys? All right, so cleansing your energy, your space, peace. I love you, spirit guides. It's cleaning away all of the debris. What's yours, what's not. it's stepping into this higher state of awareness of the connectivity you have within yourself and that of others. It just really is. It's clearing away. Just like I said, it's debris. It's like getting the air compressor hose and the air wand hooked up, and just after you've swept the entire shop or garage or work site, whatever you just did, laid some concrete, and you're giving it a nice and a nice clean, deep clean, pressure wash, whatever, before you're laying down your welcome home mats. Okay, so maybe you're getting a home, maybe you're coming home. There's something about home here for you Cancerians, and this home is like, because now the energy that you have acquired, awakened to, so you're able to clean out the old people interact or think of you or feel, and it's like that's cleansed out too. It's like understanding everybody's having a perspective of what they can in that evolution all with others, and you understand when it is just a very trapped soul that is not on your time. Somebody else will come along and have that interaction or that trigger moment. We call them karmics, but the only reason they're called karmics is because they're individuals. They are other souls that come. The karmics would make things come out of your own being, right? Whether they're constantly triggering or their archetypal energy or whatever it is, so that you could break free. So, a lot of people give the people that have pushed them or given them a hard time or fucked them over or monstrosity for, kind. Okay. Either in a state of unawareness or being intentionally in that way, you have gone through it and you understand that your power is within the way that you react or thank those people, because those ones that triggered you to not like a spoiled brat or push yourself to have true strength or to admire yourself or push your discernment to a level like, bitch, I knew you were gonna fucking do that one more time. I knew it was your ass, and it was your ass that was fucking doing. You understand it, you get it, and then you have the card Cancers, you have the card that comes out, whatever you wish. Sorry, guys, it's really stormy here. And in Idaho, when it gets windy, it gets windy. Um, when you lessen your importance of problems and suffering, life will swing back into balance. Stop the struggle and feel peace. The world responds to you. And it's like this powerful manifestation aspect that you have here. Divinity. Every moment is filled with divinity, so cherish it. So I would say, Cancers, definitely keep going that you are on, and just understand that everything is very closely knit for you. I would say things are very closely knit. You're gonna see a lot of synchronicities, and I heard happenstance and bystanders. So there's a lot of words that are coming through. Maybe these are words that you hear quite often. Yeah. And then you have the and in cross, which so synchronistic. I see this. What did Cooper do? Oh no, can you tell my friends hi?
Hi, Finn.
Say hi, how are you guys?
Hi, you.
Hope you guys are good. My name's Ellie Belly.
Cooper.
Cooper was being meanie.
Yeah.
Oh, I just love you so much. You have pockets?
With her little braids.
Girl. Kai Kai got your hair fixed up for you.
She has a little bit of blush on too. She wanted makeup so bad.
Girl, you got some makeup?
Car.
That's Kai Kai's car.
Ooh.
Kai Kai.
Hi, guys.
Did you break the new one too?
What? No.
Okay, well, and then I'm like feeling psychotic. I was in the bathroom. I've been in the bathroom like the whole time. My phone's been dead, so I've just had nothing to do. My phone is dead, so I have it outside hoping the wind will maybe dry it.
Oh, well, that wind will get it dry fast. It is a windy old girl.
Yeah.
Did you say hi? Oh, guess what Mommy's had in her pocket this whole time?
Pocket.
My crystal.
Pocket.
You got pockets too?
Pocket.
Let me see.
Pocket.
Let me see, girl. Oh.
Pocket. Pocket.
You got she loves pockets. Everything's about the pockets. Say hi.
Pocket.
You got pockets. She's so cute.
Pocket.
You got your pocket. There you go, girl.
Pocket.
Oh, girl.
Pocket.
Oh, pocket. Pookets. Oh, girl. Oh, Claire.
Two pockets.
Oh, you ain't jacking my crystal in your pocket, girl. Don't drop it.
Try to put it in her pocket.
Pocket. Oh, now you're gonna
shoving all your
go.
stuff.
Okay, I love you. I'll see you later.
Here.
Little alligator. Wild crocodile.
Say bye.
Love you.
Pocket. Pocket.
I know, I see your pocket. Okay, go get something in your pocket. Go get a treat. She can probably have a candy piece up on, above my bed. Love you. My clients. Hello. Welcome in. Okay, so maybe you have family Cancerians or mostly known for their nurturing, abilities, their way of nurturing, and others that Empress energy. I know we have a deep connection. I can feel it's like you were made specially for me, perfect match to us. I wonder if you are happy with me. Okay, we're not talking about all of that. I have decided that I want to pursue you and nothing has stopped me. Expect soon a lot of action on my part. Okay. I know I messed everything up. All right, Cancers. So, welcome in, guys. Hello. Hello. Sorry about my service. I know it's not the best in the shop, but it's freezing outside, and I am not going to be outside freezing. Plus, all of my cards would blow off the table. This shop has a big furnace in it, so it's nice and warm in here. Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome in. You know what's weird too is this is actually a pole barn. So I don't know why. I guess it has metal on the outside. I've never had issues with getting service in here, so. All right. Pisces, Pisces. Pisces, you could be a Pisces dealing with Cancer. Angel number. Can we get to the angel number already? There's some sort of model or model agent. I heard that. Model agent, professional, some sort of artistry. For your future, Cancer, I predict that you are going to be returning. Oh my goodness sakes alive. Cancer, I see romance that comes in. Okay. True love. It says true love. That is so freaking trippy. Because I looked down at this deck too, and the other thing I seen, and I didn't pick it up, I was like, I'm not going to make this a love read, but the love card. So maybe somebody grabs your face or likes to grab your face and kiss you. There could be something with that, but this is talking about romance. So I see this before the end of the year, some sort of new romantic proposal or some sort of, look at him. It's like he wants to say something, but he's just waiting. Like, what tune would I play? I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord. But you don't really care for music, do ya? Maybe somebody plays an instrument here and somebody doesn't. The 4th and the 5th of January feel very prominent. But the card that comes out is nature worship. Getting back into nature, natural herbs, canning, vegetables. They call it pantheism. Druidism. So it's like bringing back something within your own self. I also do see abused that comes out here. So keep yourself safe. I want to say that. There could be an execution of somebody or something that comes about too. I see military out here. I don't know. There could be just something with like hanging or suicide. I see addiction too that comes out here. Maybe that's something you've gone through, or just I see rural living. So maybe you live out in the rural areas and a bully. I don't know. I kind of feel like this. There's going to be a death or an end to whatever has been bullying you, whatever that energy is. Like it either transforms, shift, but it's like it goes away. It'll go away. 1, 2, 3, 4. You have good luck. All right, you are on the right track. Somebody from the other side has your back and encourages you to try your best. You will succeed. Observe your surroundings and communicate clearly. Be sure that everything will fall to pieces right where it needs to be. It's like a stained glass window. They just showed me, you know how beautiful they are when the sun goes through all those broken bits of glasses and all those colors are intertwined together. And it's like, even if together it was a whole, like it was a picture of something and somebody just put it back together, but it's all the broken pieces, and it's magnificent when the sun shines through it. So maybe, excuse me, I burped. That could be a confirmation. I never belch. Very rarely. So there could be something very rare that you're going to do, or rare that comes about. It is very beautiful. Can you guys still see me? Will somebody drop me a comment and let me know if you can still hear and see me? Yeah, okay. Felt like I was all alone for a second. You're not alone. Outstanding. 1, 2, 3, 4 was your number, Cancer. All right, let's get into fire signs. Fire signs, fire sign, fire sign. Aries. Aries, you might need to go to the eye doctor, or if you've had, like, there's definitely, whether irritation of the eye or your eyes, I do want to say, like, blurry, fuzzy, there's a need to get your eyes checked in whatever way that means. Thank you for the heart. I appreciate that. Aw. Be aware and care. That is like the sweetest name, and thank you for the floating heart. Thank you guys. And if throughout this you guys have super chat questions, I will get you at the end of the read and I will write you down. So I will take those if anybody has a question. Aries. Thank you. Beware and care. Be aware. Aries, just maybe there's something about being aware here that comes out for you. So I want to look at current energy for you beautiful souls. Aries, what do we have for Aries? Current energy. Aries, you could be adapting to something new here, or something new that happens. I really want to say, like, Aries, you could be adapting to a new lifestyle or a way of being or a way of living. Something's changing, something changes here, and you're being asked to adapt. This is my shamanic oracle deck, and it's called the Woodwives. And then you have Crown Games, right use of power. So there could be, like I said, something that really shifts for you in a very powerful way here. I see the Devil at the bottom of the deck, so we'll look at that. Say that your guides are saying, like, you have this strong energy of confidence that is waiting to be invoked around you. You have very powerful spirit guides that is like a lost compass, something that you once had. I feel like it comes back to you. I also want to say June 4th of 2008 could just be very prominent, as well as April 6th of 2008. All right, they're talking about prayer. So your prayers being heard, your people listening to your prayers here, your higher self saying, like, we're hearing you, remain confident in whatever this is for you. There is something here about returning to the heart, coming back to the heart space. being open to the universe and these changes. It's like somebody's asking the universe here, if this is you, this is a confirmation for something, a soul's desire, to see something. You're really using this you for the highest good. This crown comes up and it talks about change. Dang, Aries, you're really bringing something in, or something's changed within you, or the way you look at something. There's a new change that's coming for you. Okay, this feels so predictive. You know, it feels so. Let's look and see what's going on right now. How are you currently feeling? Oh wow. You're asking for a truth. Somebody here talks to a spirit guide, an angel, a passed on loved one, some sort of loving energy. I'm hearing Mother Mary. But look at her. This is my spiritually. Oh, thank you for the $10. I will get you at the end of this read. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay. So this is my Seven of Cups that comes out. My spiritual. It's like asking to see something. See the truth. Wanting to see a truth behind something and understand something for its intellect. There could be like feeling full. Feeling empowered, like the sword is in the air and it's like I'm feeling empowered through this, but your hands are up. You're like I know where I want to go, I know the direction I want to go, but it's like somebody here's asking outside of themselves. Somebody could be in nature too, talking to nature spirits and understanding like if you ask, the question is it's gonna come to you. There is a powerful spirit guide that this guide comes in like it's your personal cloak. What is that? Who's the guy that wears the red cloak in Marvel DC? I do this all the time. You think I would remember? He opens up the portals. My throat chakra. Aries, there could be like something you really need to say or get off your chest. There is a lot that's coming back to the chest because this is a picture of the heart, and it's something centered within that. So either like this is talking about your physical heart, like there could be something within that. Maybe you're going through some sort of transformation, but they're saying be confident and you're going to be able to adapt to whatever this is. All right, very confident. And it's like you're just waiting for the right guidance to be able to. You're doing this for the highest good of all. It's like somebody here is really praying and asking for something to come in such a way, all right? I'm seeing Egypt that out. This is my past life deck, and this is talking about the lands of Egypt and some sort of Celtic druid remembrance, and as well as medicine man or medicine woman. Maybe this is who you're going to. Maybe this is, dream catchers could be prominent here. Aries, Native American. So there's a lot of scribe writer. Okay, this is what it is. These are attributes of your past life. You have some sort of scribe writer, something that is very shamanic, that is deeply rooted within your being. They're asking you, it's like your spirit guides, if this almost, I heard a quest. This is a quest for you to, I'm hearing the Hopi. So like very deep rooted ancestral, like tied to it's in your blood. Okay, and it's in your blood, and they're asking you to ground this light. I also want to say too, looking in the Akash, somebody here was a starseed child that was seeded literally from a ship to a native tribe. I'm hearing Hopi, a Hopi ancestor. So they're calling them ancestors, evolutionary descendant. Okay. And this child, it was your soul. Okay. Your soul is having this remembrance or will, or maybe it's just that this is a confirmation. You were seeded from a ship. I'm hearing Pleiades. You evolutionized already. Through the Pleiades. It's very interesting. The evolved state. 3 birds fly by. That's soul family. Okay, so this is so beautiful. Thank you so much. you were seated on with this native tribe to learn the ways, right? This soul also, once learned those ways, was picked back up. This being, all right, picked back up around human years, around side of where it naturally came from. It understood, your soul understood that you were here to gravitate, to learn how to write. Okay, so there's humanistic ways that you are adapting or taking on. And look, the Native American, Hopi, Indians, this medicine woman, and you grew into that. So there was something that they taught you about natural medicine as a medicine woman. I'm hearing weaver. Okay. You've since taken that through before this incarnation here to other planets, right, in that lifetime, because you are in your state of being as a Pleiadian. This is very interesting because I'm trying to ask them telepathically, like, was your spirit, was your body human or alien? And it was, you are Pleiadian. Yeah, you were in your state of your being. So you took that to other planets as you grew in that lifetime, and you seeded that wisdom and knowledge there. You've had other children on on those other planets, right? And there was a program where your children, or these children were, they had this, what they call advanced. You got to bring back that to other colonies. This is very interesting, Aries. And now in this lifetime, okay, this is the very prominent lifetime where these other souls that raised you in that lifetime are now seated within your life. They could be neighbors, friends, other parts of your tribe. They come about in the most auspicious ways, but they're starting to have this Akashic remembrance come back to you. You might actually even heal one of them or have a healing modality. I see somebody doing a sacred chant, beating on a drum. It's just the way that it's in the heart. You save somebody's heart, or in this way. Very tied, very prominent lifetime here for you, these remembrances and this natural abilities, and you will have the encounter with those beings. You already are in a telepathic way. You're gonna, the veil that falls, you see things, and it's like the reason you're able to see this, who these people were, is you look into their eyes and their soul recognition that you have. With whether it is your neighbor and you're like, I just know I know you, I just know. And it's the way that they are with you. They treat you like an elder would in some ways. That elder energy comes through. So it's very auspicious time for you, Aries. Very auspicious time. Yeah, I'll take super chats for readings. I will grab them here at the end. So I want to say, for your predictions, Aries, you're moving into this very, I heard I love you so much. Like, I just love you so much. It's just who you are. Somebody it's not just that. It's like ancestors, so much here that comes through you. And your spirit guides are saying, please hold your head high and have confidence. There's a deep desire within you, and look, it says legacy, to build some sort of legacy here. So legacy could just be prominent. Very, very interesting to travel in that sense of the Akash. I am getting hungry. I'm going to say that. I'm getting hungry. So guidance from your spirit guides here for the rest of 2025. You've got balance. Find balance and harmony in all your relationships, because they're going to be very prominent to you. And no debate. You don't need to do anything to be more worthy. You are valuable regardless of your circumstances. You always have been and always will be. It's not up for debate. So your spirit guides are saying, like, you are special. There is, you're just very different and advanced. It's like when Christ went out and he left his parents at how old and was out in the wilderness and stuff and didn't come home. He's out there fucking evolving. It's like that feeling of just to keep going. You're bringing something home. Home could be prominent too, wanting a home, a place. For you guys, I got 1331. Shit, as I say that, good fortune comes out. So I do feel like you will have a home, a new place, something that you desire or looking forward to. This is advice, comfort, major change in individuality and independence. So it's like, yes, stepping into that role. Have faith in your skills and your talents, as they are a tool that can help provide you with a bright future. A piece of good advice, a moment of enlightenment, or a comforting message is on its way. Everything will work out in your favor. Beautiful read, Aries. What up, Mittens? What's up? Be aware and care. I like that. All right. I am on all signs. All right, Aries, that's what I have for you. $201.44 for Leo. Leo, you guys can still see me? 1333 as I say this. Leo, 13s could be prominent. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Leo, there could be triangles. I'm going to say that. Triangles, sacred geometry that could be prominent for you. Look at the triangles on the back of this card. You know, it's like sacred geometry. Funny, this path is like a labyrinth, and this is the all paths lead home. This is taking back your inner authority, your intuition, and turning your gaze within. So you're going through this process right now of looking within, and within there might be something that's coming forth from that. This is my clear quartz pyramid crystal, and they're just really saying the energy, frequencies, and protection that crystals have for you. These could be really help with mood elevation and protection at this time. I'm seeing putting, I'm hearing citrazine, and selenite. Is what your guides are saying to bring into your home or bring into your space. To somebody prays or talks to their crystals, works with their crystals, crystal beings. That's very prominent here. I don't know why I'm being guided to pull out this deck. These are unseen words, feelings, thoughts, things. This could be your own. These could be that of others, for the highest good of all. Okay, so this either you or them. This says, I want to tell you how I feel, Leo. My family is very dear to me, and I want you to be a part of it, but also to build a new one in which I can provide all of your needs, the 10 of Pentacles. 33 as I say this. Each time I think we are finally safe, another wound of mine is resurfaced, and I return until I feel it won't hurt anymore. I retreat. Okay, so we have a runner here. We have somebody that runs from pain or runs from love or runs from feelings, because this person's saying, I am in your energy. I want you to know how I feel. I feel safer in groups of friends, colleagues, or with family, having light conversations, drinking and partying, the 3 of Cups. So that's what comes through for that. Your next big prominent change, because I feel like you're asking for a time on something, like when are you going to see something come to fruition or come through? Let's see what your spirit guides have to say. I almost called you Cancer. Leo, you have 2 cards that come out from my Divine Timing, Sacred Soul Timing deck. And you have, look at what comes out on this one. This is the only card with a crystal in this deck on it. And it comes out again, a huge clear quartz crystal emerging from this rocky mountainside. Many factors. Timing is fragile, complex, and multifaceted now. Be delicate, use precision, and get clarity. So maybe this is what your spirit guides are nudging you towards, Leo, is some sort of, excuse me, crystal or crystalline grit. You could also be like, I heard Dreamweaver, but an extortionist. I heard that, and then I also heard it's like expelling. Maybe you're coughing up, or you're getting rid of old energies, toxic energies that are in your body. Energetically, it's like you're gravitating to a new, you're breaking through. So whatever spirit that was trying to feed off of your light, it's like that light is going to be becoming too much, and it's this. There's something with the crystal and getting something. It's like the crystal takes this energy and it locks it away. It becomes like this beacon. There's something very odd and very paranormal in your energy. There's something that's paranormal, or through the other side, through the veil. This is definitely like people that are dead, or like feeling the vibe of some sort of witchery, or just like supersonic blast, I heard. All right, and then you have unexpected. So here's the lightning that comes in again. Lightning could just be prominent or something that happened in this time. Unexpected. happening suddenly and sooner than you thought. There's something, surprise. This is going to be very intense and very fast that comes through, Leo. All right. I'm going to come here for this deck. What stays? Infinity. So the number 9 could be prominent. You could be a life path number 9. But it's talking about being infinite, stepping into this infinite nature. You have infinity within you, I heard. Very old soul, very deep abilities. It's like some sort of mastery energy that lives within. You got the call, a soul gift and training. It's time to step up. See, I told you, this is like working with something bigger or something, going through the portal, seeing something you haven't before. There is an actual physical mineral element, something that helps you to access this point, okay, and to open this up within you. It's like your body's lagging like my fucking video on this channel right now. You're getting the weight off. You're getting the weight off. They're talking about becoming lighter. Beauty way, okay? So you have beauty that comes out. There's a beautification process that's happening here, and I think it does have to feel like the abundance of feeling good within your own being, your own spirit. I see commitment in reverse, and this is talking about marriage, soulmate energy, okay? So maybe that's something that's transferred or transpired with a soulmate that now is very different or changing. Tell me about that. You have secret temptation, being led astray. Okay, so there's a soulmate or something here, you, them, or them, you, that has been led astray by something. What is this that has led this soulmate astray, or this you, the disowned self? See, I said you could be, I heard schizo. There's something, multiple personality disorder. There's something that tries to come through you, live on you, feed off you. It's like a monitoring spirit. There's something that just like fucking jab, 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 and it's like always like, it's like a big long hook knife that's just like going in the fucking back of the neck and in the shoulder right here. I can see this. I channeled this a while ago. For somebody. It was the Leos, and it was it was about a month ago, and it had to do with that same blade. I seen it, and it went up through somebody's back and cut them like that. It's very weird. It's like maybe that, tell me more. Is this in the spirit? Ground your light. Let your soul shine. Okay, so it's like an old version of yourself or something from a different layer or dimension of yourself. It's like you're trying to retrieve or call back this aspect of the soul, but it's like, it's dark. It's a dark aspect here. It's the very disowned dark self that is like fucking destroyed. It's fucking ruined. I hear that. It's fucking ruined. You'll never be the same. You're fucked up. You're fucked off. You know, it's like this energy that just speaks into your mind. It's like you'll never be good enough. You can't fucking do it. You know, it's just, it's negativity. Awaken the spirit, desires to change. Okay, so Leo, this tells me, you know, through the rest of this year, you have a deep desire to ground the light and to change. What is the light? What is this? You know, to set something free. See all that light that comes into the body through the eyes, the nose, and the mouth? And then you ground it. It's like when you actually get set free and you're out in nature, you sit and something comes together, this portal that would open and make perfect sense. There's a very dark, fucking powerful energy, and it's a you. It's a piece of you from a very, very deep, dark recesses of an archetype. It's like you maybe were the patriarch of when this came about. This energy was created, and it's like it was created for something else and turned hurt. I was hurt. It got hurt, and it's like in that hurt it just became this anger. Very interesting message here. Anything else on this situation? You've got going between worlds. Like there's a slow movement here with the turtle coming out here, very slow. But turtles are very ancient. This is a new direction. This is 5. This is the number of change. Something's changing for you undoubtedly. And they're talking about receiving light codes. You know, I think that your dreams could be very prominent and like almost feel controlled, or in some way there's light codes that come, a light code that's transmitted or transferred to you. Has to do with this holy mountain. Maybe there's a mountainside that you go to. There's something prominent here where this light code is. Bring your crystal. I heard bring your crystal. else do we have for Leo? I'm seeing comfort. You know, a lot of things in your life could be about comfort. You could be going through a court battle too about some sort of house or the deceased court, you know, with the justice system coming out here. It's like wanting to live comfortably, having the money, you know, pleasure, comfort. That could be something that's like you're really getting pulled out of. Maybe that's where that spirit lies dormant, is like when you're comfortable. Yeah, fulfillment. Unless these are the things that are coming to you, I do feel like they're fast. Something is changing fast here. I want to say that says swiftness and comfort. So something, if you've been really comfortable, your spirit guides are saying like something's going to change. You're not going to be that comfortable. There's positive actions, like something is acting or coming now. It could be something about a writing or something that was written down, a scribe, a prophecy, a scroll, something that is prominent or that's playing out, something, I heard genuine, jump on it, let's do it, ride it, my pony. I focus on the beauty in me and I find silence. I live and honor the present by doing what I can and now. What I cannot change, I let go of and trust God. See, though, there's change here. So what is this change? What's the change? Crisis. So maybe you've been in crisis and something is shifting. Heartbreak. Yep, and loss. And a strategist. Okay, is something done here? And finding balance. Like, look, you know, becoming really good at something. There is some sort of indecision that somebody has. I also want to say, too, like, look at all this yelling and fighting, this crisis, this screaming, this yelling, these cards that come out. You know, there could even be like kids or, you know, somebody who's just very angry and in the wrath of somebody and it's causing crisis in somebody's life. It's some sort of temperament. You know, there is loss here that shows up for you towards the end of the year. I want to say that in whatever way, it's like angels are working on this, you know, but it is going to be for the highest good of all. You know, your spirit guides are trying to figure out how the fuck they're going to get your ass on track without creating a catastrophic event that would affect many other people. And it's like, that's what this is about here. And you're wanting to be comfortable, you know, you are going through an awakening regardless if you like it or not. Something is coming about and it's going to make you mature in a very big way spiritually. All right. Let's get an angel number for you, Leo. So, Leo, I'm going to say you're going to come into a change. How are you going to react from this change? Show me more about this change. Boy, those just came back. You got a fall of a civilization. You've got secret society. Shut the fuck up, and extraterrestrial. You fucked something up. Somebody fucked something up. Somebody did something here. Somebody with ignorance, by being ignorant and greed. And that's why something changes. You know, I don't know if there was a Freemason or some sort of community or something that was secretive around something, but it's like that, whatever that was that fucked something up. It's like somebody tried to play God, do something here. And I don't know why people do this or try, because you can't. If somebody has a destiny that is set, okay, and there are very prominent things that would change the world or change a lot of things for many other souls, it's in a contract, which means it's signed, sealed, and delivered. There is no, maybe if somebody put a hair mirage, put something over something to look a certain way, that's why something falls, because of an ignorance. Somebody skipped a step. Somebody skipped a fucking step here and went ahead. And then you've got early earth that are here, okay? There's close encounters, and there's some sort of watcher or guardian that's here that shows up over something. And I'm just being guided to flip this. Nature worshiper, that came out in the Cancerian read for what was happening. So maybe you are dealing with a Cancer or something changes in that way. You know, this talk here, but I definitely want to say that oppression. Show me the future. See, and there's addictions. There's a functioning fucking addict here. And I'm telling you that something, what about this addict? Why are you wanting to bring this out? Because somebody here is like really like addiction, really are true descent. Somebody falls from grace here and something is realized. This is talking about group living and a defender. Like something comes to the rescue to save something. So something's seen at the last moment. The perfect time. It's like you're in this mist of not knowing what's going to happen. You're being given the game ball, and these choices you make are deciphering a lot of things of the truest of you are just greedy, glut, materialistic things. You get so absorbed in people's energy and what they're doing, and it's like you're always a step ahead how you can fuck somebody over or vice versa. If I keep them tied here in the future, this could be if somebody plays for the long game here, and that has been seen. And I think now the ball drops and what has been and the veil comes down, and what was there, you really see who the true king or in the situation is, the true reality. 2 5 5 5 and 10 10. It's time to put those long cherished ideas into action. You will soon connect with your circumstances and resources. Eventually, you will experience joy as well as trust the process. We're very much going through like ending, I'm hearing. And for the 5 now, this is like change. This is a great transformation. This is fast paced and very forward fast. You aren't a victim of your circumstances. Rather, you are a beneficiary of it. If that weren't the case, you will set yourself up for success in the long run if you are willing to adapt to these changes. Everything is working out for the highest good of all. At long last, you are accomplishing what your soul set out to do. Everything will work out perfectly in the end. All right, Leos, that's what I have for you. See you, Wade. Take care, man. Sending you love to Arizona. I think for the all signs, I'm going to do a part 3. A part 2. I've gotten Scorpio, Pisces, Cancers, Aries, Leo, and then this will be Sagittarius. So we did water and fire for the all signs, and then I will get back on either this evening. I should be able to. If not, I will be out tomorrow morning, and we'll finish up the air signs and earth signs. Sorry, guys. A lot of channeled messages coming through here, and you don't rush the messenger. And I need to eat some food because I feel like a lot of energy, and I fasted before I got on here, so. Aries. Not on Aries. We're on Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you could be dealing with the Aries at this time. All right. Sagittarius, there's some sort of sense of failure that you're feeling at this time. Your spirit guides, what else do we have from your higher self? For the higher self, what do you want the Sagittariuses to know? Current energy. Confusion and strength in reverse. Wow, you're feeling pretty defeated, Sagittarius. On, many levels, your higher self is coming through and saying, like, there is a lot of confusion in your brain. I wonder if this isn't due to some sort of awakening. You're not for everybody, so you need to embrace your weirdness, to face your true north. So I think that somebody's going through awakening here about breaking out of the social norm. Your spirit guides are saying there is a need to pause and find direction again, Sagittarius. Healing waters. So there could be some healing waters that you're going to. All right, let's see what else we have in here. Wow, that came right out. Weight of the world. Let go. It is not yours to carry. Your guides are saying, like, you're going to continue to carry this energy until you set yourself free from whatever this is that has infiltrated your mind or your space. Give me a second, Sagittarius. Oh, yeah. All right, putting some light on the situation. I'm in the shop and the mechanic's here, so I might actually, I'm going to bust this readout and get to where we're at. So that is interesting. All right. And you have a lot of things like in your mind, things that you want to say, things that you're going through at this time. Undoubtedly. There is something about a writer writing things down or something that's been written to. Sagittarius, what do I need to know most for you? What is this, this confusion? You have surrendered to the sweetness, okay? So you're it's like you're not going to get out of here until you feel joy in this life or bring joy or open up to a sense of something here. Maybe you just feel really weighed down and confused about the events or the way that things have unfolded in your life. Your guides are saying you will survive this. New solutions and new beginnings. So it's like maybe you're trying to do the same thing over and over again and getting the same results. Here. Seeing potential, being unconscious to light, bringing unconscious to light. So it's like there's the confusion here is like you're starting to have awakening. I'm just going to say that. Or you're going through the sense of your awakening where you're trying to map out the way that things have been. Your guides are saying there's a need to cry. There's a need to let it rain. Allow what is. There is something that you're going through that without a doubt is 100% inevitable. It is inevitable that you're going through. A star family's on the bottom of the deck here, and it's talking about you are part of a team of souls, so call in support. It's like maybe you're really religious, maybe you're just stuck in a way or in some way, or you're dealing with somebody like this. There's ascended master energy here, so they want you to create an opening to start to communicate. This really feels like you. What's up, Landon? I am not married. Thought we went over this. I want to tell you how I feel. So there could be strong feelings around that. It's like there's a need to be right here for somebody in some ways. There's a lot of love, but there's still like something written in the way that it is. Like things cannot continue to be the way that they have been, without a doubt. There's clarity and a choice that's coming up here. And it's like, even if you're somebody or you're dealing with somebody that you're wanting to come to some sort of, you need to clear your thinking, okay? There's a very intellectual energy that is around and that brings mental clarity and some sort of breakthrough. And this is giving you options and leaving you with decisions that you have to exercise some sort of detachment, okay? Thank you guys for hitting the like button. Thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. And it is about an honest, truthful energy. Your guys are saying we want you to be realistic about something. If you really do want to see the change and you want to see things evolve and you're asking and you're praying for these things, but yet you're confused by what you're seeing, your guys are saying you can't just do and behave and act in certain ways or vice versa, or allow that energy around and then still want to connect to God, whatever it is that you're connecting to in some half-hearted way. It's like if you're asking and you're praying, it's like if you're praying for strength, like you're going to get strength. You're going to get stronger. And it's like somebody's being told here, write things down. It might be easier if you write things down. They're wanting you to hold a vision. There could be a vision that you have that's culminating something in some ways. This could have to do with some sort of unexpected windfall, lump sum of money, or this could have to do with inheritance issues. Not inheriting a certain attribute of the self, and trying to understand why you were cut short, or it didn't happen for you, or vice versa. This is about an energetic experience and holding that vision, opening up to the universe. This is you're dealing with energies that are very emotionally intelligent here, and this is creating a spiritual transformation. I would say, like I said in the beginning, you're definitely going through awakening. So nurturing. This is about becoming nurturing and stepping back into that. You're very easily wounded, and there's a sense of shyness here. There's a sensitivity that almost turns into anger in some ways. Without a doubt, your guides are saying these burdens, we will not lift these, because these are what's making you do this soul searching. This is what's bringing you back. Your guides are saying, like, you need to get into the community. You need to become a part of a community and lay some good seeds here. Look, if you're on your soul's mission here, and or you're not, and you've been here, and say you have prominent people that you're supposed to be having these interactions with or soul contracts with, and you're just not making a difference. You're staying stuck. You're still using drugs, or whatever it is, treating people like crap, using people in whatever way, or just being one way in the front and then in the back being a different way. They're saying like it's gonna rain, and what comes out in the wash comes out in the wash. There is a financial new beginning. If somebody's asking about finances for Sagittarius, I will say for the end of the year, your money does improve, and there is some sort of recognition that you gain from this, or an award that comes through. But this is really very much about following your heart. Like, that's where your money gets unlocked. If you're struggling right now, it's a constant thing. It's like you're going through a transition. Until you transition through this, or move away from what's not serving you, or you move towards this truth, it's like your money is on hold. There's a lesson to be learned here, and it looks like it has to do with being guarded, past trauma, building up walls, defensiveness, and a blocked heart chakra. Like I said, if you're not on your purpose here, and you're just, you're a waste of space, and I hate to say that, but really, on the scheme of things, if you're too afraid or don't have the courage to get on a life path, and you're just whittling away somewhere in whatever, or just creating, your life is going to be short-lived. I'm going to say that. It's going to be short-lived. You're not honoring your contracts for somebody here. And it does have to do with some sort of guardedness. There's this clown energy that talks about feeling ashamed, appearances, and humiliation. So somebody's very guarded about what they did, or how they looked, or how they were perceived, or the way that they're acting. And I feel like there's some sort of admiration or a change that comes about in some ways. And this could have to do with evidence on whatever somebody did in some way. This is about self-love. It really feels like your guidance here. Divine guidance. Receive guidance from higher realms, trusting in your divine support and wisdom. And it's like you're going to get that as you write something down here. All right. Let's get an angel number for you. You've got 1001, spiritual awakening. New beginnings, personal development, prioritizing creativity, and heading in the right direction. A new phase in a religious or spiritual quest. You are going through a spiritual awakening, which can feel like the dark night of the soul. You are on the path to enlightenment, and this too shall pass. See, it's the lumps that you take to grow, and it's like the faster you adapt to these changes with grace, the easier the transition will be. Call on your guides to show you how it is happening for you and not to you. All right. Love, light, and peace, guys. Thank you guys all so much for tuning in. I will be back later. I'll set the live so you guys can click the notification and have time. Oh, I have somebody who sent me money to read. I am so sorry. Are you still here, the Blue Moon? Okay, I need guidance about becoming my true self. I don't feel at peace. I don't know how to evolve and to be honest, letting go of a soulmate that just left my life recently. It was a huge intense. You know what your spirit guides are telling me if you're still in here? Okay, you are. That Sagittarius read is exactly your guidance. It's like you're going through shifts of your divine guidance is like, keep calling on the light, keep calling on your spirit guides here. Let's see this transition. Yeah, disappearing, cold and distant, no contact, and leaving behind. So this is a soul wound. This is a soul wound, and this has to do with your it's like somebody is ashamed here in whatever way. There was something. There's a sneak. There's a lie. There's something. There's no communication. There's something that was felt that somebody else was doing, and I want to say your intuition or somebody's intuition in the situation was dead on, but it was like not loving on the self, and the guidance here around that really is like certain energies need to be away so that you can communicate clearly with your spirit guides. Somebody here is like waiting for connection or communication, awaiting a text, over a union or coming back together, rebuilding, and it's like your guides are saying here, and I look down, I see the let it rain, death. Okay, there's a spiritual transformation that's happening here, and this is about releasing, this unexpected upheaval in a way that you comfort yourself and bring light into that. Wow, that's a lot of messages. That's a lot of messages. I want it to be direct. I want to give direct guidance. Earth School. Earth School. Life lessons, soul growth, study, and higher learning. So they want you to pick up something that you are going through a spiritual awakening. This Sagittarius read is really dead on. They want you to know that you are going through an Earth School right now. You know that. And you know you're going through this awakening and how losing things. If you're not sure about, I would really start YouTubing videos. I'm not sure how in-depth you are on your I was going to say your walk with Jesus, your run, but there's something here about protecting the future, okay? Why things are turning out the way that they are. And I'm going to pull you a couple cards here from my awakening to the intuition as far as guidance. What does your spirit guides have for you as far as waking up to your intuition? Being able to connect with yourself and your spirit guides to find guidance. I call on your spirit guides for the guidance that you need most this time. And I'm hearing this. All right, interference from intense emotions, number 24, okay? I feel like February is when you start to feel back on track. There is something here about changing your eating habits too, okay? More grapes, more tangerine oranges, more fruits, really feed your chakra centers the vibrational energy that it needs, okay? Don't overeat, don't get into or not eating, it's really put good food. This is where you start to take care of yourself so that you can heal better. When you take care of the body, the mind comes with it, okay? Intense emotions may be jamming your intuitive radar. Acknowledge and process your feelings. Discern the useful message within them and allow your emotions to calm before consulting your sixth sense. Ask those who are more objective and detached for their intuitive opinion. Emotional storms blind intuitive visions now. So this is like something really within the heart chakra, within this space that it's heavy. It's like when you cry so hard, your throat hurts, your heart actually aches. I feel like you've pulled a heartstring in some ways. Let emotional support be a focal point. And it's like soothing yourself, giving yourself a hug and saying, I love you. I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to take care of me. What do I need? Write it out. It sounds silly when you start to talk to yourself at first, but you're all you have, okay, right now, besides the unseen realm that you're working with, really, and it feels like that. Discern your gut instincts. The first strong intuitive hit you receive about a person, situation, or place can be a foreshadow, like a glimpse of a hindsight. Gut instincts that remain consistent over time are especially worth heeding. See, there's something you missed here in not following your intuition due to emotions or abandonment or feeling of trauma or loss. Not loved. Don't allow others or yourself to talk you out of your gut instincts. Avoid overthinking and prioritize gut health. I told you. It's like feeding your body good food. There's a lot of parasites and other things that are trying to dim the spirit. You are starseed. I will say that. You are very starseed energy. I'm hearing Lyran. Might look into, if I can give you any guidance and where I feel like your guides are pushing me to tell you is go on my community page or the post page, right? Listen to the channel of Chiron, Kyron, and allow your subconscious to go on that. Don't get into all the tarot readings and doing all that. This is about you and focusing back on you. Other things will evolve from that state. You're being called to adapt to the circumstances. Look, Archangel Mike Raziel comes out and says, you can manifest the life you want. What you need will magically appear. There is a successful beginning that's happened for you, and it's really about lights, getting and wearing colors, helping your soul shine. And listen to music. Not sad music, listen to some oldies, put something on, get back to cooking, okay? Starseed, yes, look it up. That's going to be a very great start and focal point. What are starseeds? Starseeds come here to do? And look in the YouTube videos too, as well. That might be, I know that was a lot of energy that's come towards you, but this is like the focal point of starting within yourself. Healthy eating. Foods, fruits, even doing a prebiotic or probiotic, because our gut is where our soul's energy, 5 minutes after a person dies, their brain is more active than when they're alive, and that's because that soul is coming out of all of the organs, your light, your heart, your vessels, and it's just calling out all of that life force energy. So it's like making space for that life force energy to see deeper within you. So I love you, and you are on the right path. Boundaries. So set them, write them out. My boundaries is that, that here, I'm going to get you an I am. I choose serenity, light, and positivity and positive energy. No matter what I go through, I choose happiness. I rise above fear and direct my thoughts towards God and the universe. I am discovering my worth and my abilities. I feel like you do have a very strong ability in the gut, intuition, and even perhaps like a foresight or a dream or a small glimpse you get, or you think of somebody's name and you could see something happen. It's like a precognitive. I have confidence in my value and my potential. I reclaim my inner power. I accept and love myself completely. Thus, I am open to the divine light of the universe. So writing those things out for you. Also, allow yourself to color, or just, freehand something with like water paints. It really is about like letting go. Just putting the colors where they go. Let it dry or get a blow dry and then come back and do it again over some. They're wanting you to get into colors and center on yourself and what you're going. I'll let one rip. And I can find with my mind, and I can see the different dimensions and shit. Feels like I'm crazy half of the time, but can see and hear so much. Yeah, it's like that psychic pathway, right? Because the emotions are saying your emotions from the emotional body are clouding your energetic balance to stay grounded and to open that up. So maybe even sitting with yourself, grabbing a crystal, lighting a candle. That's what I do, because when I first started my channel, I had to start a ritual, setting up my cards, like getting in the zone, and then I'd be super nervous. And now I've just learned to allow my body to kind of do what it wants to do. Okay? And if I'm wandering, that's the energy that I'm in. Like, just allow things to unfold. All right. I am in Idaho. Thank you guys all. 93, the number 12. All right. And I will get an angel number for the collective unless anybody else had a super chat question that they wanted to send. This number keeps showing up, doesn't it? 444. Archangel Raphael. Thank you. Protection. Change, rebellion, guidance, justice, truth, character, and love. Get ready for good things you've been hoping for. You were born for a higher calling. Put your energy into going towards your ambitions, and the universe will align itself to provide you with the right people, circumstances, and resources to make things happen for you. All right, guys. I love you guys so much. Thank you for coming in and leaving ridiculous... God, some of these trolls, man. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Hit the like, subscribe button. Check out the shorts. There's more to come. Thank you guys for being here. Tomorrow, most likely, I have some things I need to get accomplished here. I'll be doing air signs and earth signs. So it'll be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Thank you guys so much. If you guys are interested in a personal read with me, you can find all those detail boxes through my YouTube bio underneath. Click on it at the very bottom. It'll have stars next to it, and it'll give you all of my links and the email address. That's the only way you can get a personal read with me. I will not solicit you for a read. So you email me. I ask you how long of a read, the hour, the half hour, or the injury cleansing. And then I will send you the link, or if you have the link, I'll let you know. I do have new links, so they're the only ones that I can receive payment on are the ones that are in there. Don't send it to my other stuff that you guys have saved, for those of you that are my repeat clients. So you guys are so welcome. Thank you for the subscribes. Thank you for getting me back in the algorithm. Hopefully others can find this message too that they need most. Sending you so much love and light. Take care.